I respect the pasta. He respect the meat. Put the salt on the meat, everybody. Put the salt on the meat.
Yep, that actually happened. Me schooling Italian chefs on steaks. And it was the last thing I thought was gonna happen on my Italy trip. But once my friend Vito made me aware of the sin that they're making to steaks, I had to investigate.
What do you think it's the #1 problem that they have here?
They have several problems. That's what I learned from you. And then I think that the first mistake is they don't put seasoning, they don't put salt, they don't put pepper, they don't put garlic powder, they don't put any season, zero, completely zero. That's the first. Second is from the grill, they cut it right away. And the third thing is raw. Inside is raw. The steak in Italy sucks.
You heard it from the man.
From Italian guy.
On today's video, I'll be going to 2 different steakhouses to find out the real problem. The very first one will be in Bari, south of Italy. And the next one will be the #1 rated steakhouse in Florence, because there they serve the most famous Italian steak, bistecca alla Florentina. And when in Florence, you must have one. First up, the best steakhouse in Bari. It is called Saborosa, and I was quite shocked on the quality of meat that they have there.
See, Sam, it smells like
Now we're talking.
Here. It smells like your office here.
Yes, that looks incredible.
I was very impressed with the selection of beef. You already know you can find a lot of carbs in Italy, but the fact that this shop had so many variations, I was impressed. And you know it's a really good butcher shop when they have the queen, picanha. But not only that, he also showed me a dry-aged picanha. So he went ahead and asked me to cut some steaks out of it.
I'm gonna take a nice, beautiful cut here.
Mi piace più questo che guarda.
Wow. 2 beautiful picanhas. Now we're gonna go ahead and trim it.
I want you to realize and understand one thing here. You see this yellow fat? This is a very important thing whenever you're buying beef. It's a sign of 2 things. #1, that it's an older cow, and #2, it was mostly grass-fed. Here in the United States, we usually avoid it because it will never be as good as grain-fed.
You always want to leave a 1/4 inch. Never remove all of the fat out.
This is the biggest mistake most people make when trimming a picanha. They think the more fat they leave it, the better it's gonna be. And that will be wrong. A 1/4 inch, just like a brisket, is the perfect ratio. You don't want to bite in too much fat. But even though these are my favorite steaks, when in Italy, you must have bistecca florentina. So they wanted me to try that as well. And you can clearly see that this one was dry-aged. To be specific, for 35 days. Next, to cook these steaks.
Cook it the way you cook it. Yes, we want to try the authentic Italian way. So the good thing is that he's going to cook it straight up right here on the grill, buddy, and it is a charcoal grill. All right.
I feel sorry when it's like this on the grill.
This is one of the biggest mistakes throughout this video. There is 0 seasoning. And the reason why is not what you think. You'll understand very shortly.
Immediately here you can see the yellow fat. And the yellow fat, that's what it means, that it is actually grass-fed. You can tell that also all the way back over there, nice and yellow. It's going to have a different flavor, a different mouthfeel. Now I'm excited to try it.
So he went ahead and finished up cooking the steak, serving it the most traditional way, which is called al sangre, also known as rare.
There's no salt, anything. They just have it like this.
Oh, they give it to you, no salt at all?
Nothing. That's the problem.
No salt? What?
No comment.
Not only there's no seasoning, they don't let the steak rest at all and immediately cut it and serve it to you. But I'm sorry, I was not gonna eat any beef without salt, so I kindly asked him to add some.
You gotta have salt, everybody.
Grazie.
What do you think? What do you think, Vito, so far?
You know what I think.
Vito don't want to say, everybody, but here's the deal. See how they didn't render the fat? So the fat is not rendered. You definitely want to render that fat. If not, it's just going to be chewy and it's not the best mouthfeel. And that's the reason I really like to render that fat. If not, I will cut the fat out. Let's try it, Vito. I put a lot of seasoning. Cheers. You know what it reminds me? Meat from Brazil. Because meat from Brazil is mainly grass-fed.
Brazilian meat and Argentinian meat are quite similar. They're normally grass-fed, but don't get me wrong, they have both in these countries. And since grass-fed there is cheaper, it's mostly what is served to you. Because the grain-fed, they send everything to the United States. But does it mean that this meat is bad?
The meat is good.
Yes.
But if you don't put salt, it's not going to be good.
I like it, but I think it's too plain for me.
At this stage, I had all eyes on me, and he asked me how I will cook it differently than the way that he did.
If he caramelizes the fat, that there's no caramelization on the fat. If you caramelize the fat, it's going to be so much better.
How do you caramelize the fat?
So you
cook the fat,
so when you start the picanha, he immediately put it on the grill, like on the side like this. Don't do that. Instead of starting with the meat, start with the fat. So caramelize the fat, get a golden brown color on the fat, and it will become butter.
But I was still confused why they don't use any salt or seasoning at all.
How come they don't put salt? I don't understand.
Perché non mettete il sale, dice?
Quelli che qualcuno lo vuole, se lo mette a tavola.
Some people, they don't want it. People don't want salt.
That's not possible. I think they think that way. If they put it without people knowing, will people say that it's too salty? You think so?
This conversation went on for quite some time.
We're having a salt debate, everybody. Put it in the comments down below. Do you season your meat with salt, or you eat your meat with no salt? What? What?
But what was said next completely shocked me.
Why he say?
He's talking about what the cow eats. He said that the cow in USA they eat more. It's more sweet. For him, the cow here it's already salted, basically.
I respect the pasta. He respect the meat. Put the salt on the meat, everybody. Put the salt on the meat.
This is one of the most ludicrous things I've ever heard in my life. The cow is naturally salted? Come on now. Beef are all the same. Yes, they do have different flavors, but salt is a flavor enhancer, not a flavor modifier like rubs or sauces.
For the seasoning thing, he said that unfortunately here people, they want it like this, with nothing.
So let me tell you something, okay? All the Italians, hear me out, right? You teach me how to eat pizza.
Yes.
You teach me how to eat pasta. I teach you how to eat meat. Season the meat before, okay? You have to season your meat. If you don't put seasoning on your meat, it's not going to taste as good. Also, you don't want to eat it raw. You want it medium rare. It's better. I can eat raw meat. It's no problem. But you have to cook it properly and season it before.
They eat the meat here raw.
I understand. If you enjoy it, it's totally fine. But it's not the optimum way. There's many different ways to eat pasta. You don't have to cook al dente if you don't want to. But the right way, what's the right way?
You have to cook it al dente.
You have to cook it al dente. That's the correct way for you to enjoy it. Same thing with the meat. If you like eating raw meat, everybody, it's totally fine. But it's good.
Buonissimo.
Can it be better? Yes, it can be better.
Yes, I've dedicated the last 10 years of my life researching and experimenting on how to make the best steaks possible. And I've learned a lot. And if there's one important thing, is to season it properly. But then the steak Florentina arrived.
Here we have the bistecca Florentina, everybody. I believe that this would be the filet mignon side. Let me try. The picanha is so much better than the Florentina. Try the Florentina. Overcooking the meat is not a good thing. They definitely didn't overcook it, but sometimes they cook it a little bit too raw.
But this is not where they specialize on bistecca Florentina, as that is coming up next because I'm going to go all the way to Florence. So on our way to our next steakhouse, my good friend Vito said that when you come to Bari, you must try a delicacy. I thought he was trolling me, but I went in with an open mind.
È possibile ordinare le orecchiette con la braciola?
Certo.
I don't know what you said, but yes.
We just ordered the orecchiette, typical plate, one piatto, just the tasting.
Yes, sounds good. Let's go.
Sit. Here we go.
Wow.
Questo è un tipico piatto barese, orecchiette con la braciola.
Orecchiette with braciola. Sounds delicious to me. Now, one of the things that I learned about Italy is that each region has their own specialty on pasta, and Bari is no different. This is what they specialize in, and I went to meet the master to see how it was made.
Buongiorno.
Grazie. So she's making it now, the orecchiette.
It's just water, huh?
Water and semolina.
With only 2 ingredients, you can really see how expert she is. She makes it look like it's nothing. In the end, you are left with this beautiful traditional pasta from Bari. This is the typical dish from Bari. It looked delicious to me, but I was in for a big surprise.
Split that thing in half. Look at this. Get the fork. Oh, look,
Oh,
tender it is.
soft and tender. Not
Yes.
crunchy.
No, no crunchy.
Cheers, brother.
Chin.
Oh, the tomato sauce is so good. And the meat is delicious.
It's not beef.
It's not beef? Wait, what? What do you mean it's not beef?
Give me a vote to this meat.
So, strong.
Strong flavor.
Delicious flavor. Very tender, very juicy.
Melt.
Is this horse meat?
It is also.
It is horse meat. It's good.
What?
But I didn't think I was going to be eating horse.
I was not expecting to have this kind of meat in Bari, but I must be honest with you. It tastes very similar to beef, just stronger. But now it was time to head over to Florence, maybe one of the most beautiful cities in Italy. And if you're a beef lover like me, it's a city you must visit, because we all know Italy is full of carbs, so it's nice to go ahead and stack up on some protein.
Welcome to Florence, everybody. We are here to try one thing and one thing only. That would be steak alla Florentina. I'm really hoping that it's going to be okay because I've heard terrible things. You guys already saw it. So my hopes are not very high. But at the same time, I cannot come to Florence and not have this wonderful and very famous steak. I just hope I'm not disappointed because when you're in Italy, you want to eat some good food. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm excited. Let's see.
So the first thing I did was to go to Google and find out the best steakhouse there is. And this was the winner, Trattoria del Oste. Not only does he have almost perfect score, it has over 24,000 reviews. And on my way there, I came across something incredible, which I thought it was just a painting.
So when I saw this on many videos, pictures, I thought it was just painted, everybody, but that is 100% made out of stone. It is a beautiful city, but let's eat.
Yep, Florence is beautiful, and this definitely stands out from everything else. But it was now time to get to the trattoria.
So we just arrived. They have a meat case. I even see that they have Wagyu as well. I gotta be honest, the restaurant looks pretty interesting, everybody. It looks pretty good.
12 seconds later.
We're waiting for 40 minutes, and I had reservations, everybody. Not looking good. Why do you need a reservation if you're gonna have to wait anyway?
After the long wait, I got in. And I gotta say, this is a beautiful restaurant. The decor is 10 out of 10. And they also have a picture of someone very important.
So that is the father of barbecue in Brazil, everybody. And the fact that he has them there is incredible.
This is Marcos Bassi, a Brazilian that has taught many people on how to cook things properly. It made me extremely happy to see that.
Well, one good thing here is that they don't have a picture of Salt Bay. That's good. That's very good.
So after sitting down at my table and looking through the menu, I asked to talk to the chef because I had a very important question.
How does Italian people like their meat?
So in Florence, usually it's like we prefer rare, but in different parts of Italy, it's like in the south of Italy, we prefer medium well. I know we cook the steak.
Medium well.
Medium well.
How does he cook it? With charcoal or does he cook it with electric grill in the back?
Gas.
How do you season the meat?
Diretta, poi il sale alla fine lo mettiamo.
No, so you don't season the meat at all, so he just put the salt in the end. Is that how he cooks it?
Yes.
Does he feel like that's the best way?
He thinks it's the best because you can taste the real meat.
I respectfully disagree that you should season the meat. So I don't want anything special. I want it exactly the way that he makes it.
Okay.
What does the chef recommend? What do I order?
Because you are in Florence, you should try the Canina steak because it's a local beef.
Chianinian beef. It is an Italian breed of cow. This is what it looks like. And it is served throughout many steakhouses in Italy. And I had one last question to ask.
How are you going to cook it?
Sangue.
Rare. Al sangue.
Rare. Okay. Cook it the Italian way. Are you going to season it?
Cose sopra oppure no? No.
Okay. All right. We're getting what the chef recommended, everybody. That's it. Let's go.
Usually Italian has steaks with wine. I wanted a local beer. Funny enough, they served it to me on a wine glass. There was nothing wrong with that. And of course, appetizers started arriving. And the very first one was this.
It's a bruschetta with ragu on top. I think this is their specialty. I'll be honest with you, everybody. This looks very appetizing. They have plenty of meat in there, which is a good thing. Let's give this bruschetta a try. That just hits the right spot, everybody. I think all bruschetta should be like this, made with beef. Forget the tomato and balsamic like normally we do. This is the way to do it right.
That was a fantastic bruschetta. And what we order next might be even better because, I mean, take a look at it. Who does not love spaghetti and meatballs?
Let's give this a go. Cheers.
Oh, wow.
If you come to this restaurant, eat this. Damn, this is good. That's a 10 out of 10.
Unlike the spaghetti and meatballs that we have here in the US, take a look at the size of these balls. They are much smaller, and also the spaghetti is much thicker. This was absolutely delicious. A true 10 out of 10 for me, because the next dish we got looked a little sus.
They went ahead and brought another pasta for my wife. This one here is garganelli with white ragu. It looks very interesting, the shape of the pasta. I've never seen anything like this before. It's my first time. But nevertheless, white ragu. What makes it white ragu? That's interesting. I'm gonna give it a shot. Let's see. Oh, very mild flavor. A little bit meaty, a little bit cheesy, but most importantly, it has meat, so it's good. But definitely the meatball is a lot better.
If you come to Italy, you must have pasta. But I'll be honest with you, I was looking forward to the steak. Enough about the carbs. Let's get some protein.
Wow, what a nice presentation. It looks very good, honestly. And it does seem rare. Salt? Very good. So this man gave me some ketchup, everybody. I was a little bit shocked. That is completely raw. It is completely raw, everybody. I mean, as raw as it gets. Now, I'll say this, okay? There is nothing wrong about eating raw meat. I could just ate it when the chef brought it over here. But it's chewy, everybody. It's not the best way. Look at this. I'm trying to cut this steak, and it takes a while to cut it. And if you notice, there's a piece of silver skin there in the middle. That's going to be super chewy and not very good. Let's give this a go right now. Definitely with a little bit of salt. Give it a try. I'll be honest, everybody. It is not the best way to cook a steak. I mean, I don't think the beef has any issues at all. The beef is good. It's completely raw. I'm basically eating like beef tartare, not the optimum way to cook it. I want you to be the judge. Would you eat it like this? Is this the optimum way of having beef? Let me show you why the bistec of Fiorentina is not the best kind of steak, okay? Because as you know, there are two types of steaks. One is a New York strip and the other one is a filet mignon. A filet mignon cooked at different temperature as a New York strip. So you have to be really, really careful. And when you're cooking the whole thing together, one will get more cooked than the other. Let me show you. Check out the filet mignon, everybody. Even though that was rare, you see, that's why this steak is not my favorite. But let's see. It's very tender, it's very good, but there's no seasoning. Thank you, my love. My wife just passed me the salt. It's tender, even though it's cooked a little bit longer. I actually like this a little bit more pleasant than the rare version. This one is much better. Again, I have no problem with rare beef. Look at this. Medium rare. It's cooked a little bit longer. It's going to be more tender. It's going to be juicier. Now, let me tell you something about the local beef. It's not as fatty, okay? So it has less marbling, but it's very good.
This local beef is delicious. Obviously, it's not going to be well marbled and high quality like a Wagyu steak, but it is something local and something the chef definitely got it right recommending it to me. Here are the biggest issues I had with this steak. Number one, it was al sangre, also known as raw. It is not the best way to have a steak. That's because it's slightly chewy and the flavor is extremely mild. On that note, you already know that they don't season the steak at all. And when you put salt on top of the steak, that is just superficial, because instead of having the whole thing flavored with salt, it's just that little top part. And I truly believe that's not the best way. If you want to know the best way to salt your steak, that would be to salt brine it, which is to leave it overnight. But I understand for restaurants that's unacceptable, as they gotta cook the steaks to order. Lastly, this steak was not cooked on charcoal, but I'm not gonna hold that against them, because not every steakhouse is able to have that luxury. And I just hope that moving forward, all chefs that cook steak use a thermometer. It is the only true way to know the exact core temperature of your steak. Medium rare will produce a juicier steak, a better overall mouthfeel, and the customers will like it 10 times more. Another important thing to talk about is the fat. You must render that fat properly. Believe me when I tell you, properly rendered fat sometimes tastes better than the actual steak. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and you learned something new, because I definitely did. Italians, you guys are master at pasta. And I hope you start seasoning your steak, because I'll be back.
See you guys on the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
Everyone knows Japanese people are known for their Wagyu, but there's one other thing that they're also known for very much so, and that would be eggs, everybody. The eggs in Japan is just different. Eggs are a staple in Japanese cuisine. Oh yes, it is. They have it several different ways, including amo rice, which is what this video is all about today. But believe me when I tell you, there are so many other dishes that Japanese people use for eggs. Take, for example, one of my favorite things to eat, and that would be a convenience store egg sandwich. Now, I know you're thinking, like, come on, it's just an egg sandwich. But this one is different, everybody, and it's different for one specific reason. They use a very special bread and also an exquisite mayo. Every time I got an opportunity to go to a convenience store like Family Mart, 7-Eleven, I would get one of those. The best part is how easy it is to make. Let me show you. In order to make the delicious egg sandwich from Japan, the first thing you need to do is to boil some eggs. Here's a trick to peel them easier. Make sure you listen to that little crack. That's a signal that the shell released pressure, so it's going to be easier to peel later on. I like to use this little tool. It lets me know when they're fully ready. That way I don't need a timer. As the eggs are cooking, let's talk about bread. In Japan, they use milk bread, and it is delicious, but here in the United States, it's not widely available. So I highly recommend using butter bread. It is delicious, and it's pretty much the same thing, if not better, everybody. I know I'm going to get hate for it, but it is. Just make sure you cut out the edges, though. That is very important. If not, you're not going to have the same experience. Then you want to strain the water and peel those eggs. And if you did this trick right, it is very simple and easy to peel the eggs. Now to take the egg yolk, this one I highly recommend. You want to roll your knife through the whole egg. Then in the end, separate two halves and you are able to remove the entire egg yolk just like this. Now you want to go ahead and chop up the egg whites for texture. That's the only reason you're separating both of them. Now to prepare the egg mix is very simple. First, with a fork, smash those egg yolks. Once they're fully smashed, you want to add mayo. But not any kind of mayo. This is important. QP mayo. The real deal. Hellmann's Dukes is not the same. To finish it off, season it with salt and pepper. Mix it really well. Then you want to go ahead and add the egg whites back in. Mix it a little bit more. And that's the egg mix. It's that simple. To finish it off, grab a parchment paper. Lay down the bread. A generous amount of the egg mix. Now since this bread here in the United States is very small, you got to do a double stack. So after adding another slice, go ahead, more egg mix, and finish it off with a top bun. And if you want a nice beautiful presentation, wrap the whole thing up, slice it, and to make it even prettier, add a little bit of parsley right on top. Why is it so good? Now I'm going to be enjoying this, but I'm also going to be showing how to make the amu rice at home. First, check this out. Amu rice is basically fried rice with egg on top. Now the variations that they have there in Japan is insane. I thought there was only one kind, and that would be kichi kichi amu rice, which at least to me is the most well-known here in the United States because this guy is everywhere. And on this video, we're going to be going there and learning exactly how to make it. But I wanted to try others to compare. And the very first one I had was this one.
Very classic. This side, they had ketchup, and then here we have the amu rice itself. Let's give it a try. Oh, that's tasty. I mean, it's very simple. Not much going on here, but the flavor is nice.
That one is as simple as it gets, everybody. The fried rice, instead of having many different things, it was mixed with ketchup. Then they encased the whole thing with the egg and slather a good amount of ketchup on top. I'll be honest with you, it's really good. And if you go through different places, this one specifically is the most popular one they have. Now, if you've ever been to a restaurant in Japan, they literally have every single plate that they have available on a showcase right before you go in.
I think it's a genius way of presenting your menu without actually having to open it and see pictures. We'll just have a fake plate for you. It's awesome.
This ketchup amu rice was good, but this next one that I had...
It has arrived, everybody. Super exciting. Let's open it up right now. Demi-glace, mix that up. Very mild flavor, not very strong demi-glace. There's some mushrooms in here also because I chose the cheese one. Very good. Clean up the whole plate, and I want to lick the plate.
They're specifically using demi-glace sauce to make the fried rice. And he also has chicken and mushrooms. The egg is wrapped around the rice, not on top like kichi kichi. This one specifically is one of the most delicious thing I've ever had in Japan. It is so good because of two reasons: the sauce and the egg. Unlike kichi kichi amu rice, the egg is not extremely runny. And at least for me, that gives you an incredible mouthfeel. But at the end of the day, it's all about the flavor of that demi-glace. And believe me when I tell you, you can make it at home. And I'm gonna show you guys how you can experience the same thing as kichi kichi amu rice, doing it in your house.
So we're actually trying to find the location. It's not that simple, but I think we found it. And it's on an alley. This is the location, everybody, what you don't see. Oh yeah, it is time. Let's go. Thank you so much. Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna get to try this. Very exciting, very hungry too. Here we have the corn soup. Let's give it a try. Very flavorful. Love the oil on top. That's a very good start.
Next thing they had out on the menu that I wanted to try was beef croquette.
Croquette looks fantastic. Let's see what's inside.
This one is straight up potato and beef. It almost reminds me of stewed meat. But enough about the items that they have there, because now it was time for the show.
Making.
Now what he was doing there, it wasn't just for show. It's called wok-hei. It gives an incredible flavor to your chicken, kind of like a smoky flavor. As he's adding every single ingredient, that takes a while, everybody, because he's a showsman. I'm telling you, you're not there just to eat the amu rice. Because if you just wanted to eat, you can go to anywhere in Japan, but you cannot get this experience anywhere else.
Oh, a lot of butter. A lot of butter. Oh!
But if I'm being honest, the whole star is the demi demi-glace sauce. And he makes sure to slather it on, everybody. He's not shy about that demi-glace.
He can toss.
But listen, enough about the fried rice, everybody, because if I'm being completely honest, it is all about the way he makes the omelet. And it is one of the most difficult omelets to make in the planet. But watch this guy at work.
Oh.
If I'm being completely honest with you, if you try to make that, it's going to be very, very hard. But everything led up to this point because I wanted to eat it.
Needs more salt or something, but it's good. The demi-glaze is not that powerful. I'm going to enjoy the rest of this omo rice.
Now let's talk about the taste. Here's the thing about Japanese food. They don't put a lot of salt. So that might make sense to you or not, but the good thing is that if you're making at home, you can make it as flavorful as you want. The fried rice was good, but in the end of the day, what really made it better was the demi-glace sauce and the texture of the egg. Now when you're there at the restaurant, there are two options that he gives you. You either want cutting or flying omelette. Cutting is the most famous one, is where he slices it and you can see everything fall nicely. The other one is the flying version, where he just tosses it on top of his shoulder and it lands right on top of the rice. And the best part is that I'm going to show you how to make it right now. First thing you need to do is to cook your rice the day before. Then put it on a sheet pan and let it rest until the next day. Get all your mise en place together. This is exactly what I'm using for this specific recipe, because everything is about to go real quick. First, you want to go ahead and put a little bit of oil on the pan and start cooking your chicken. Don't season it. I know, it sounds weird, because once you're done, set it on a dish to rest. Now in another pan, add a little bit of oil, followed by shallots and garlic. Start getting a little bit of color. Then you want to add something spicy. I added sambal. Mix that up a little bit and immediately throw in your rice. Mix everything together and combine. Now add the chicken right back in, season it with a good amount of salt, freshly ground black pepper, green onions, and the special sauce, which by the way is super simple to make. And that's because I'm using this ingredient, pre-packaged demi-glaze. But you gotta prepare it in a specific way. First, under low heat, go ahead and add all of the demi-glaze. I went with 2 packages. Then very slowly start whisking some heavy cream. And that is to make the sauce a little bit more mild, because this sauce is very powerful. For taste and flavor, I like to add a little bit of soy sauce. Then keep whisking and add a tiny bit of sesame oil. Whisk, whisk, whisk until everything combines, and there's your demi-glaze sauce. It's that simple. So now you want to go ahead and add a generous amount of this sauce into the rice. And make sure to mix everything well to combine, because the color is going to start changing. And most importantly, the rice is going to start having that wonderful flavor. And that's one of the reasons I didn't season the chicken before. If not, everything's going to be extra salty. Now to finish it up, I'm using this mold that I got from Kichi Kichi. But you can use a bowl or anything you have. You just want a nice beautiful shape. The good thing about this mold is that it slides off very easily. Now you want to set that down on the plate and go ahead and whisk 3 eggs. That's how much he uses per person. If you want to have a super smooth omelette, you want to go ahead and run it through a sieve. But if I'm being honest and you want to save time, skip this. Now here's the most important step. Start heating up your pan. Immediately add a generous amount of butter. And right before the butter starts getting brown, you want to go ahead and turn off the heat and immediately add the egg in there. You must use chopstick. I've tried this with a spatula and it's not the same. Now start shaking the whole thing so you can get the texture. Keep doing it until you see everything start solidifying, like this. Because once it's done, you want to go ahead and run a spatula through the edges to make sure that it's not sticking any longer. Because the next step is the hardest one of them all, and that is to put on top of the rice. Go ahead and remove your mold, and carefully as you possibly can, add the omelette right on top. Because to finish it up, you add a tiny bit of that demi-glace sauce right on top, and a generous amount of parsley. And there you have it. If you care about the taste and you want to know if it tastes good, make this. It's not that hard. Anyone can make it. The presentation might not be as nice, but I can promise you one thing. The taste is really, really, really close, if not identical, everybody. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and you give it a try to both the egg sandwich and also the omu rice at home. If you did enjoy, hit that thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, be sure to subscribe. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
Hello everybody, as you can see, that is the famous prep table, and as you can also see, there is no famous Guga next to that table. He's out of town right now. He's on official Guga business flying, and I thought it'd be a good idea to show you guys around, show you guys what happens around here. Most importantly, me and all the editors.
Kind of like my ex-wife, just stays around a little bit too long.
Feeling like Doritos, like I have in my lunchbox.
Incredible amount
Nick,
of flavor.
say something.
It's definitely got more cubes.
When the brisket is glistening, my belly is listening.
Got a hot dog stuffed in French bread, a wee in the French baguette.
Are really hungry. We're gonna see if we can whip up some smash burgers, and I think I know just the guy. All right, we are now in the editor's bullpen, and this is the man we came to see. The people don't know this. You are a phenomenal chef, and I got some smash burgers that need to be cooked up. What do you say?
Let's do it.
The only condition is that you can't tell Guga anything. What you got here going on here, 2K?
What are you doing?
I'm about to make us some smash burgers.
Oh, you making burgers?
You want some?
Hell yeah, I want some burgers.
We got everybody here making videos. And we're about to make you another one right now. All right, David, now we're in the garage. We got hungry dudes and we want burgers. Tell me what you need.
Need some meat, cheese, need some buns.
Is that it? Would you say you have all the materials you need now?
That's about all I need, yeah.
How about we show the people the prep table they're used to in a new way?
Let's do it.
You guys know that prep table, don't you? It's a true behind the scenes experience. Look at that man. He looks like he's ready to cook some burgers.
Let's get these burgers done.
Ooh, okay. So what are we doing? What are the steps, David?
We got some regular ground beef. Guga has some 7327 here. Just want to get some about 2.5 ounces of a little handful there. Meatballs, you don't want to compress it too tight because then your burger gets nice and dry and dense. I'm going to do a double stack, so I'm going to be doing about 6 of these.
Damn, David, you're good at this cooking stuff. When Guga is away, the hungry boys will come out to play.
Maybe a little Wagyu too.
Whoa! Put that down. Guga's away, man. He's gonna come back and count all his Wagyu. He said burgers.
The Wagyu.
Oh my god. Whoever's editing this, please put it slow-mo and just have it.
Oh, sorry. We got our mise en place. Let's go grill these.
Wait. What are we gonna use to cook these burgers, man? Some Wagyu, some crazy tallow. What are we doing?
Look like a Guga Foods video?
I guess not.
All right, David, what are we doing?
Put them down, we smash them, we eat them.
All right, guys, burgers are ready. I'm really hungry. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, leave a thumbs up. Let us know in the comments section. But can't wait to eat this burger, and these videos aren't gonna edit themselves. Leo's out. Leo's still out.
What's up, everybody? We're here in Costa Rica with my good friend, Professor.
How are you, man?
Good. Normally, we have fancy food. Today, no fancy.
No fancy.
No, today we're gonna try these snacks from Costa Rica. I have no idea what to expect, but we're gonna give you guys an honest review, and I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. Are you ready, Profe?
I'm totally ready.
So let's find out. Which one we go first, Profe?
This one.
This one. Okay, this one is, how do you say that, Profe?
Chirulitos.
Chirulitos, everybody.
In Chile, there is something called ramitas.
Ramitas.
It's similar.
I'll tell you one thing. In the United States, I've never seen anything like this.
It's spicy.
Really? Oh, man. Oh, man. I'm getting scared. Well, let's find out right now. Okay. Cheers.
Cheers. It's like lemon.
A lot of lemon. I like it.
Absolutely not like ramitas.
Not like ramitas?
Not like ramitas. More spicy and a little like lemon.
It says right there, sabor, which is flavor of salsa. Definitely tastes like salsa.
A little artificial.
Very artificial, not a little, Profe. 1 out of 10.
A 5.
A 5.
You?
I give a 5.
A 5?
I agree.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I agree. Okay, let's go for this one right here.
Okay.
This one is called
Elotitos.
elotitos. I guess it's corn, right?
It's
corn.
It's like a popcorn who never explodes.
Oh, look at that. I mean, I think you know what this is for? For people that likes to drink a lot of beer and then they just grab it. Oh, it's for you?
Where's my beer, Guga?
No beer today, everybody. This is the family channel. Cheers.
Wow.
Very crunchy.
A little smoked or not?
Not so much seasoning.
It has a little burn flavor.
Yeah, a little burn flavor. Yeah, I agree with you 100%. This one, 1 out of 10?
2.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
You too?
Yeah,
Okay,
not good.
we agree.
We are in agreement. Next one is yours, Profe. Which one?
Something sweet.
Yes, I agree.
I think this looks...
Tapita. I mean, I think this one, you might even know what it tastes like, everybody. It has a lot of chocolate and some type of nuts inside, maybe hazelnut. We're gonna find out right now. Cheers. Oh,
very sweet.
Super sweet.
With a coffee.
With something bitter.
Nice crunchy.
Very crunchy. I give this one a 1.
A 1?
A 1.
Really? No, a 3.
A 3?
Yeah. With a coffee, maybe a 4.
With a coffee? Okay, let's go for the next one.
Tronaditas.
tronaditas.
Con limon, with lemon.
Con limon. Okay. All right. Well, let's see. This is what it looks like. Oh.
It looks like totopos or nachos.
Exactly. Oh, it smells like bacon. Oh, it's not crunchy at all.
No.
As soon as you take a bite, it just disintegrates in your mouth.
100% lemon.
I feel like a lot of Costa Rican snacks goes really well with beer.
It's absolutely good for a beer.
How much you give this one?
A 4.
A 4?
Yeah.
Oh no, I give this one a 1 out of 10, everybody.
4 because I'm imagining
You drinking with a beer? Let's to go for this one here because it's calling my name.
This looks interesting, eh?
Huh? This one is like loco. Ilustrado.
Panaderia. It's a kind of bread.
Bread?
Yes.
Oh, okay, well, let's
Bread,
try
I
it.
know. It's a kind of bread, but an old bread.
It is kind of bready, and it's also very sweet and very dry. Prophet, how much this one?
1.
1, yeah, I agree. I say 1 out of respect because maybe a 0 is okay. Okay, Prophet, pick the next one. Let's go. Picaritas.
Barbecue flavor.
Oh, we are professional in barbecue.
Okay.
We're gonna be a true judge. Are you ready?
Okay.
Okay, let's give this one a try. Smell like corn.
Yes.
Ready? Corn flavor.
This is absolutely for eating with a guacamole.
Yes.
Or something like that.
Yes, I agree.
Nothing is bad.
If you're eating it like with a salsa, like you said, it's gonna be great.
Exactly.
Very mild.
Maybe a 5 for me.
Yeah, for me too, it's like a whatever.
But exactly.
This one is whatever, everybody. That's what this is tastes like. Oh,
Guga.
I feel like this one is gonna be really good.
Tocinitos.
Tocinitos, yes.
Tocino is bacon.
Bacon. Take it out so they can see what it looks like.
Bacon?
Look at that. It's bacon. Ready?
Ready.
Cheers.
There is no bacon in it.
No, it's like a lot of lemon.
The texture is nice.
Like you like it?
Yeah.
Oh no, here you can keep it. I don't like it.
But a lot of lemon.
What score do you give this one?
A 4.
A 4? Oh
Yeah.
no, I give it a 1.
A 1?
Yeah, that one's bad, Professor. I don't like it. Now we have these two here. I guess these are candies. Huh? What happened, bro?
A 3.
He changed his mind real quick, everybody. Let's go for this one here. This one is guayabita.
Guayabita.
Okay, so this one is like a toffee. Oh, but it's not that hard. Oh, I don't know. Oh, it smells terrible. Oh my God. Okay. All right. Cheers, Prophet. I know. Not that bad. We both had the same reaction.
It smells worse than
it tastes.
Don't smell it. Just don't smell it. Just take it and eat it and...
That's it. Well, how much?
I will give him a 6.
I was going to say the same thing.
A 6 because it was a surprise.
For the smell, how much do you give it?
A 1.
I agree. A 1. Now, this one here is very interesting. Emilio, our good friend, he said, you have to try this one.
What's the name?
It's called No Name.
No Name.
No Name.
No name, no brand, none.
No nothing. Oh, that's pure sugar.
For sure.
100%. Let's see. Oh, that's good.
This in Chile.
That's delicious.
Called manjar blanco.
Manjar blanco.
My grandmother.
She make this.
And it was exactly the same.
How much you give this one?
An 8.
An 8? I give a 9. If you do with coffee, it's gonna be perfect. Okay, let's try this one. Oh, this is a toffee. Oh, what is that? You have a surprise, Prophet. Look, show it to them. No, I don't have a surprise. Oh,
Surprise.
oh, maybe it's in the middle. Apparently, there's something in the middle. No, Prophet, I got nothing. Maybe you got lucky. Let's see. Cheers.
Or maybe you.
That's nice.
Chile, we have something called kegol.
Kegol.
It's the same.
It is exactly like a toffee. I give this one here a 9.
A 9, really?
A 9, I like it.
I'm a 5.
Now this one here in Brazil, we call it rapadura.
Rapadura.
Profe. Very hard. We also grab the coffee and we put a little bit on the coffee.
Inside the coffee.
Yeah, it's like pure sugar. Let's give it a try, eh? Okay, cheers. Rapadura, everybody. What?
How do you say diabetes?
Diabetes.
I will have it.
Professor, how do you give this one?
A 1. I don't like to eat sugar.
It is 100% sugar.
200%.
I give this one a 1, Profe. Yes, it's very sweet, man. Last one. Are you ready?
Yes.
For the finale? Because this one is the Jet, everybody. I think this is the competitor of Red Bull. We gotta be careful, Profe, because if we drink this, it's gonna give us wings. You ready? Cheers. Oh, You like it?
It's a Fanta.
Really? Oh no, it's terrible.
It's a Fanta with Red Bull.
Oh, Prophet, that's terrible.
Not so bad.
Oh my God, I give this one a 0. Oh my God, that's terrible. You enjoy it?
Yeah.
He enjoyed it, everybody.
A 0 and an 8.
Wow. Good. Okay, here, look, you keep that one too. Anyway, guys, we are here in Costa Rica. This was a lot of fun. Make sure you guys go check out Profesor in Recetas del Sur. I'm going to put it in the description down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, be sure to subscribe. And we'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, everybody. Welcome to Japan. I'm in the Nishiki market here in Kyoto, and we're going to be trying several different things. Some are going to be great. Others are going to be weird. But most importantly, we're going to have a good time. I'm bringing you guys along with me, and I'm trying everything, especially Wagyu. Enough talking. Let's explore. This shop has black gyoza. I've never seen a black gyoza. Wagyu beef, that is right up my alley. They actually have quite a few other things here as well. Wagyu beef and pork mix. And then they also have only pork fried. But you put Wagyu gyoza in front of me, and then on top of that, it's black. Come on. Got my number? Let's try it out. So they fried it up right there, fried it and steamed it at the same time. Now she scoops them up, puts it on the plate, and then here she adjusts this with a little bit of sauce. 19. Arigatou gozaimasu. Ooh, we got it. There. I love that reaction.
I don't know about that, man.
Look, a little sauce.
That looks a little interesting. I don't know.
Okay, so they have some ponzu sauce here. I mean, I've never seen anything like it, everybody. All right, let's try this out.
Good?
Yo!
It's good?
That's amazing, everybody. That's a 10 out of 10. Huh? Oh, it's very good. It is black. It's not that they burnt it. It's that I think they put something like a squid ink or something. Let me show you guys the inside. The inside is literally Wagyu beef, everybody. It's extremely juicy. I mean, it's like a regular gyoza, but oh man, that's good. Wow. Just because it was black, I thought it was going to be weird. It's not weird at all. Thumbs up? Thumbs up. That's good. Here they have Wagyu sushi. You put Wagyu sushi in front of me, I gotta try one, everybody. Come on now. So right now, he's literally torching the Wagyu that is gonna go on top of the rice. Goes right on top of the rice. Thank you so much.
Steak sauce.
Steak sauce. Go ahead and put some steak sauce right here. I'm also gonna put some salt because there was no seasoning at all. Maybe a little bit of spice, some tagorashi. Oh, maybe that's too much. All right, let's try it. I mean, take a look at this. Some Wagyu sushi. Straight in Japan. Doesn't look as appetizing as I thought it was gonna look, if I'm being completely honest. But it's all about the flavor. See how it tastes. Oh, okay, my bro. It's slightly sweet because of the steak sauce, but also savory. And the tagorashi on top is definitely necessary. But rice and beef together is the perfect combination. That was an incredible bite. A little bit expensive though, 800 yen for that bite. One bite. It's good. My son wants something sweet, like an ice cream or something. Oh, what is that? So this is very popular all over Japan, and they have a lot of different things. And I've seen these everywhere, literally everywhere, but I've never seen a full orange. So I'm gonna have to try this one. Arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you. Okay, we'll find a place to eat it. Never seen an orange sandwich. Orange, whipped cream, and bread. That's a weird combination. Oh. I mean, the whipped cream is good, but I think the orange is bad.
Not worth it?
You know when you eat the orange and the orange is old? That's an old orange. Let me try the other orange. Maybe the other orange.
Maybe the other orange is good.
Oh my God. That's the worst thing I had in Japan. That's terrible. Why are you laughing, bro? That's the worst thing I've tried in Japan so far. Stick with the Wagyu. So one of the things I really wanted to experience is this, everybody. Oh boy. It looks a little bit intimidating, but I have to try it. I have to try it. I have to try it. So he basically torches on the back over there, and then they give it to you to try it. Oh, it smells so fishy. So that is literally an octopus, and then on the top of the head of the octopus, they put a little quail egg. Oh boy, I don't know what to think of it. So last time I came here, I didn't try it. This time, I'm going to try it. Oh, it's cold. It's slightly sweet as well. It's not bad. Check it out. They have the egg inside. And I think that is what makes it tasty. But besides that, it's just a tiny, tiny octopus. And it's slightly sweet. It's not savory at all. Don't be intimidated by the food, everybody. It's actually a lot better than I expected. It's good. Oh my God, I've been looking for this all over, everybody. I saw it online. I really wanted to find it. I'm so happy I found it. I'm so happy. I want that. It is a matcha raindrop and 600 yen. So the way it works is she's gonna put it right here. You pop, oh, and it comes out jiggly. A generous amount of soybean powder. Brown sugar, oh, okay, brown sugar. Oh, wow. I mean, take a look at that, everybody. That looks extremely interesting to me. So now we'll break this up like this.
What the heck is that?
I know. And then we'll mix it. A very generous amount. And then it's time to try it. I mean, take a look at that. See what the taste is all about. Oh, it's like sweet peanut butter taste. It's incredible. You want to try it, son? It's very good. Huh? No? That's not it?
Oh.
No?
No, not at all.
What does it taste like?
So bad.
It's different, but it's not bad. It's good.
It's bad.
I like it, everybody. It's very good. I like it. It's very good. So I understand where he's coming from because it's a weird flavor. It's basically gelatin and it's extremely soft. But the powder, the soybean powder, at least to me, reminds me of peanut butter. And the sweetness of the brown sugar, it's slimy, it's gooey. I mean, I like it. It's good. I like it. So I found this and I have to try it. I must try it. Let's see if this one is legit. Here's what the menu looks like. They have several different recommendations. Can I have one beef sushi? Yes, please. Got our number, and now we wait. So they're cooking up all of the Wagyu on the back over there with some French fries. That looks great. Thank you so much. I mean, it looks pretty good, everybody. This one looks a lot better than the previous one. The other one, the guy wasn't even paying attention. But take a look at this one. Got a tiny bit of wasabi on top. For 900 yen, you get 2 of them. It smells fantastic. It smells like they put a sweet soy sauce. They're very generous with the amount of beef that they put on this one. Let's give it a try. Mmm. Mmm.
Good. Relax, man. Relax.
That is amazing. It's tender, it's juicy, it's what you would expect to be Kobe beef, everybody. This was delicious. Oh, that's worth 900 yen. This one is worth 900 yen, everybody. If you come to the Nishiki market, eat this one. Don't eat the previous one. Previous one was a completely rip-off. This one is so good. Let's see what else we can find. We found a Wagyu beef skewer over here. Hello, one? Yes. So my son want to try the skewer. He didn't really care about the sushi so much. Ah, is it good?
Just tastes like steak. I don't know.
Tastes like steak. Nothing special? Does it have seasoning? Because normally they don't put a lot of seasoning.
A little bit.
It's a skewer.
It's alright. It's just alright.
It's just alright. I like that. It's a little bit of a scam.
A little bit. But
I love my son's honesty, everybody. We tell you like it is.
It's pretty good, actually.
It's pretty good. Oh, you changed your mind. So the first bite wasn't that good, but now
it didn't have that much seasoning. But the second bite had a lot of seasoning.
That's the thing that I notice here in Japan. They don't put a lot of seasoning on most of their things. But this one, let's see. That is not Kobe beef. I can tell you right away. It's also cold, right? You gotta get a little bit more of that kiss of the dragon, everybody. That skewer was good, but definitely not Kobe beef. So much seafood. I don't know, everybody. I'm not feeling the seafood today, but maybe that will change my mind later on. So a lot of things here look extremely appetizing. Some look weird, some looks funky, but most of them look very appetizing, but not this one. Tell me, what does it remind you of? That looks a little sus, everybody. That's all I gotta say about that. A little sus. There we go, arigato. So this is very popular here in Japan. They have it everywhere. It's literally waffle, and then inside they're gonna have the custard. Is this sweet or not sweet?
Yeah, it kind of tastes like the egg thing that we had in Hong Kong.
Oh, that's good.
It's really good.
Oh, that's very good, actually. Not very sweet. It was good. Okay, thank you so much. Straight out of the fryer, tamago. I can tell you immediately, everybody, this thing is greasy, but let's take a bite. The texture is weird because even though the tempura batter is a little crunchy, but the egg is so soft. Wow, not my favorite. Wow, shawarma. They have shawarma here. I can't believe you're selling this in Japan. When you say it's that good, I gotta try it.
Please.
Thank you so much. It's good. He was right, everybody. Freshly made. Chicken is good, nice and tender. Fresh ingredients. Come on. It's delicious. Wait. Spicy ice cream. Let's try it. Arigato. Oh boy. It's not spicy at all. Oh, wait a second. It comes after, but the creaminess melts it down. It's tolerable. I honestly think they're using like cayenne pepper, maybe? They have another Kobe shop right here. Look, they have gyoza. They also have the sushi over here for 1,200 yen. I want to try that. Oh, looks so good. It looks pretty fire, everybody. I'm not gonna lie. So good, super fatty. Which one you like better, this one or the black one? Be honest. The black one, everybody. But check out the sushi. Here we got the Kobe beef Wagyu sushi. That's good. But the other one is so much better that I'm thinking about going back and getting some more. Couldn't help myself. It's too good, everybody. This is by far the best one I had in Japan, everybody. Juicy, tender, my favorite thing I had so far. Oh, so they have some mochi over here. Can we appreciate the craftsmanship? Check it out. It's gonna split in half. I think it's ice cream, but I'm not sure. Oh my God, that's really good. It's like extremely creamy milk ice cream. I don't know the flavor of the one on the bottom, but that is incredible, everybody. So much better than that orange sandwich. This was an awesome trip to the Nishiki market. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that thumbs up. Which one was your favorite thing today? The shawarma. My number one was, if I'm being completely honest, the black gyoza I had first.
Really good.
That one was incredible. Even though the Wagyu was pretty good, the Wagyu sushi was great, but the black gyoza, I think it's gonna stick on my mind to be remembered forever. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, be sure to subscribe. We'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
Thanks Dow Strong for sponsoring this video.
Parmigiano Reggiano, the best cheese in the world, everybody. I don't care what anyone else says because that is something extremely special. I had the pleasure of going to Italy and actually going to where they make it in Parma, Italy, and it was one of the most incredible experiences of my life. Today we're going to be learning even more by reacting to this awesome video. Ooh. That is just satisfying.
Parmesan cheese can cost over $1,000.
Let me just stop that right there because I don't know when this video came out because nowadays it is a lot more expensive. A Parmesan cheese wheel, if you buy it here in the United States with shipping and everything, can go over $2,500. If it was $1,000, that would be a miracle, but today it's a lot more expensive.
It's more than double the price of your average cheddar.
That right there is an experience that not most people have. When I was in Parma, they offered to open a wheel for me right there. And this is what happened.
This hook knife is going to engrave a circular line in order to have a route to follow.
to insert knives later. And now it's starting breaking the rind with the show knives. No, then the hair can start going inside.
Yeah. Oh, he gives it a little bit of time for the air to go in. That's the mistake I made.
Yeah.
I tried to go right away.
And also the distance between the knives. You know, then
It makes a difference.
The air goes inside equally all around the shape.
You see? There's a trick.
Because it's the air that breaks the cheese, not the knives. Ready? Ready.
Oh, we are very ready. Oh, he slams it. Wow. Impressive. The skill that this man has is incredible because most people, if you ever seen them opening a cheese wheel, they have a real hard time, everybody. It is not easy. I tried it myself and it takes some practice, but he opens like it's nothing. And trying the cheese for the very first time completely just opened, it is a similar experience of you trying a Japanese Wagyu A5 for the first time. It is undescribable.
A wheel of Parmesan cheese takes at least 1 year to age, 131 gallons of milk to make, and it can only be made in a small area in northern Italy.
Yep. That right there that you see, you cannot experience it, everybody, because when you walk inside of the cheese room like that, the first thing that hits you is the smell. And it's what stands out the most for me on that entire experience.
An average of 3.6 million wheels are produced each year, and the industry is worth an eye-popping 2.2 billion euros.
Damn! That's a lot of money.
Every single cheese wheel is made in a restricted area in northern Italy, in the region of Emilia-Romagna.
See there? That's where I was, everybody. When I had the pleasure of going to Italy, I went to a few places, and I went to the northern because I wanted specifically to visit the Parmigiano Reggiano factory. So I was in Parma to do that, but I also went to Bologna and Modena. Another wonderful experience I had there was one of the most expensive vinegars in the world, which is 100 years old. I made a whole video about it, but I'll tell you one thing. Italy, I love you, and I can't wait to come back.
So how does this turn into this? And what makes it so special? We went to a dairy in Parma, Italy, to find out.
Now, it is expensive, but it's not that bad any longer, everybody. It used to be a lot more pricey. I hate when people buy the pre-grated cheese that is green. If you compare that one with a real Parmigiano Reggiano, first of all, there's no comparison. It's so much better and so much more worth it.
There are only 329 dairies in the whole world that are certified to produce Parmesan cheese. And they're all based in the same area where the monks used to make it.
Yep.
In fact, it isn't even possible to make the exact same product outside of the production area.
The same thing was when I went to the Culatello factory, which is a very special ham from Italy. And just like the Parmesan wheel, when you go inside of that ham factory, everybody, where they have these hams that have been hanged for years and years and years, but here's why you can't replicate it even if you try.
Turns out it's all about 3 good bacteria that only grow in this specific territory.
Yep.
It takes 131 gallons of milk to make 1 wheel of Parmesan cheese.
So funny enough, in that specific factory I went, around it there was no milk to buy because they just buy everything, everybody, from the farmers. If you go to Italy, make sure you buy milk somewhere else before you go to Parma, okay?
The 2 milks are transferred in these copper vats along with fermented whey, a sort of sourdough, and then rennet, an enzyme which gives the milk a yogurt-like texture.
Now, they use rennet to make incredible Parmigiano Reggiano, and in most factories, that's what they use. Another thing that we use in Brazil in order to make cheese is actually lemon or lime, as something acidic. Basically, it makes the milks completely separate from the curds to the whey. That's something you can try if you've never made cheese before in your life. I highly recommend, everybody.
The cheese master will then split the milk into curds using this tool called spino.
Wow, take a look at that. That's incredible. Now, one of these big copper buckets will produce 2 Parmigiano Reggiano wheel.
Do you remember the 3 good bacteria? Well, they're not alone. Other bacteria, bad bacteria, might have joined the party.
Yeah.
Cooking the milk ensures that only the good bacteria can continue the journey, while the others are kicked out. When cooked, the curd travels all the way to the bottom of the vat, where it's left to settle. 45 minutes later, here it is, a compact mass of curd, weighing 220 pounds.
Wow. That is incredible, everybody. And the smell, it reminds me of the smell of the factory. Unbelievable.
This mass is the equivalent of 2 cheese wheels and is split carefully by workers with linen clothes.
And I absolutely love that Italy is maintaining its culture by not mass-producing machines just like we make cars nowadays, where they have everything done by robots. Everything is handmade the way it's supposed to be, everybody. That's why it's so good. But before moving forward, I want to thank today's sponsor, Strong. Let me tell you about their incredible Father's Day sale. You don't want to skip this one. Father's Day is just around the corner. And that means barbecue and grill season is officially here. And what better way to show your appreciation for Father's Day than by supercharging his grilling game. I've been using Strong knives and barbecue tools for years, and I gotta say, I absolutely love them. Beautiful, razor sharp, lasting professional quality, the perfect gift for someone that loves to cook. Pretty much everything you might need for barbecue and grilling season, you'll find it at Strong. And the best part, Strong is running a huge Father's Day sale with up to 20% off knives and tools that are never discounted. Chef's knives, slicing and carving knives, boning and fillet knives, incredible pitmaster knives, as well as heavy-duty show-stealing annihilators and obliterator cleavers. Imagine his face when he sees you got him one of these. Plus tons of incredible steak knives to enjoy your meal, as well as knives, choose from specialty barbecue and grilling tools like meat forks and claws, and aprons to keep you protected from the pit. This really is once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to get these incredible products at a discounted price. And if there's one thing I know about Strong, is that when they have a sale, things sell fast. So get yours now and don't miss out. Head on over to Strong and take advantage of this incredible sale. Thanks Strong for sponsoring this video. Now let's get right back to it.
At 8 p.m., the cheese is covered with this stencil, which will engrave the logo Parmigiano Reggiano.
Yep, that's when it makes it official.
Are the mark of origin used to tell customers that this is the real thing, made in the same restricted area where monks used to live in the Middle Ages. Each wheel is also given an ID. It's this plaque, made from milk protein, which contains information about where it was produced and when. The stencil is removed 4 days later, and the wheels are placed into brines, where they stay completely plunged for about 19 days.
Now that brine has a little bit of salt, everybody. That's why it's there.
This process helps to form the cheese rind, which acts as a barrier for the cheese. And this is when the maturation process begins.
That is one of the most incredible experiences in my life right there. Going inside of that, it's just awesome.
Wheels remain relatively untouched for 1 year. After that, a master grader will inspect them.
Now in this video you cannot hear it, everybody, the differences between sounds between a wheel that has been just started aging and the one that has been aging for a long time. The audio is bad on this video here, but check it out. So this is 1-year-old cheese. Sounds dense. 3 years old. Wow, I feel like a cheesemaker. 6 years old. Wow, it sounds more like wood. 8 years old. Wow. Very similar to the wood. Yes. 17 years old. There's no moisture inside.
No.
There's zero. This is crazy. This one must be worth a lot of money.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We cannot try that one.
No.
Right there at that specific moment, I felt like I was a cheesemaker from Italy. It was an awesome experience.
The average maturation is 2 years, but some wheels are aged as long as 10 years to achieve a stronger, nuttier taste.
I tried every single one of them, and the ones that are just aged for too long wasn't for me. I guess just like my crazy experiments where I aged steaks for a year, 2 years, 4 years, up to 4 years. I'm insane, right? And turned out those steaks were not that good. And at least for me, I didn't prefer the Parmigiano Reggiano that was aged for too long.
A longer maturation period makes the price go higher. That's why a Stravecchio, very old Parmesan, that has matured for 3 years will be sold on the market for an average of 13 euros. That's about $15 per pound.
Look at that,
This
everybody.
high price means that there is now a black market of counterfeit Parmesan products. Italy has been struggling with fake products for years. In fact, the problem is so big that the fakes have become an industry of their own that is estimated to be worth 100 billion euros. That's about 113 billion US dollars, with Parmigiano Reggiano being one of the biggest brands fighting copycats.
That's the thing, you can find it in so many different places, the fake stuff. Don't buy the fake stuff, everybody. Get the real deal. How are you gonna know? All you have to do is remember the marks on the rind. That's all, everybody. That's what makes it real. And trust me, it tastes completely different.
So, how do you recognize a real Parmesan cheese?
This is an important thing.
The stencil? That's a solid indication that the cheese is legit. If that's not visible, the packaging should contain Parmigiano Reggiano's official logo and the EU's protected designation of origin.
That is an incredible video. I highly recommend you trying Parmigiano Reggiano, the real deal, because it's not as expensive as you might think, everybody. Don't buy that green cheese canned piece of crap. It's not the same thing. That's not even like cheese. That is the most offensive thing you can say to an Italian after pineapple on pizza. Okay? I miss you, Italy. It was one of the most incredible experiences of my life. I cannot wait to go back. Let me know in the comments down below what you would like me to do in Italy, because I'm coming back to visit my good friend Vito, and we're gonna make some incredible videos there. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, be sure to subscribe. And we'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.